Yo, what's up, guys? So as you can see, I'm back with another Gul'dan commentary. So I felt like I really needed to update this as some major things have changed. And yeah, I just felt like I really needed to update it because my last video, this is pretty outdated. And as you can tell, I have the face cam on because this was taken from my stream. So if the quality is bad, I apologize for that. So as you're going to notice right away, we popped Lust on Pool. So with this strat, we're just going to be going ham on the pool. So with this strat, it's basically Archimon Mythic version 2. It's like the same thing. More gear and more traits means you're just doing more damage, which makes, you know, this first phase, which is the worst one in my opinion, much easier, and just makes the whole fight easier in general, because phase 2 and phase 3 is not that hard. It's more mechanics than it's more just doing the mechanics correctly than it is taking a lot of damage and doing a lot of damage. So as you can see here, we're just going to do these bonds. The good thing about this strat as well is we have a bubble for every single bond after the first one. So it's extremely nice.
Sort of like once you go black, you never go back. Same thing.
So yeah, like I said, it's basically a brain dead strat. Like, you don't need any strategy. You know, you just burn the boss. So you definitely want to focus more on single target DPS, because you want to push this fast. Obviously, that's the whole point of the strat. You want to push the boss quickly. And after phase 1, everything is legit just the same. So as you see, the bonds are coming out again. We should have a bubble for these. As you can see, there comes the bubble. And like I said, you're gonna have a bubble for every bonds after the first one. So
Alright, I probably should just use living bubble.
you don't need to take doesn't take any brains and no strategy really, because you have a bubble for every bonds. And you can see we're baiting the first empowered Hellfires. You're only going to get 2 empowered Hellfires. At least you should. With this strat, if you have the DPS, you're only going to get 2 empowered Hellfires, which are the easiest ones. The first 2 are the very easy ones.
It's like my worst.
And you can see that we get the eyes here. I'm going to AoE a little bit. This was one of my worst pulls now that I'm looking at it. I actually had a terrible pull, but it's okay. It seems like we always kill it on my worst pull, man. It makes no sense. I guess that's just how it goes.
This pull sucks.
RNG is RNG, man. As you can see, we have the boss around like 55%, I think. We ideally want to push the boss right before these bonds, and we do. So as you're going to see, we're going to skip these bonds right here and these eyes. And most importantly, we're going to skip that second Fell Lord, which, you know, makes this phase just an absolute joke because all the hard parts you just skipped. And then everything is going to be the same from here. There's nothing that changes. It's really just do the mechanics. And the one thing that I will say that we changed in this phase is we just kept burning the boss. We did not stop DPS this time. In my previous video, we stopped DPS at around like 12%, and we waited until the eye came out at a specific time. We did not do that this time. We just kept DPSing. And that's really the only change. So you just want to kill eyes, put the flames down correctly, and kill the boss. And do soaks properly, obviously, but I don't do those, so that's not something I focus on. And then the phase 3 is the exact same. It's literally the exact same. The only thing that really changed is phase 1 we lusted on pool, and we just burned the boss, focused more on single target so that you can push the boss very quickly and, you know, skip all the hard parts of the fight, basically the hardest parts of the fight. And phase 2 we just didn't stop DPS this time, and phase 3 is the exact same. So I'm just gonna let this video play out. I just thought I would update you guys. I strongly recommend this strategy. If you're just getting to this boss, I highly recommend it, because the parts that we skipped are going to be the hardest parts that you deal with really on when you're progressing on those boss. So highly recommend it in my opinion. Anyways, hope you guys enjoy the rest of this video. I'm just gonna let it play out, and thanks for watching. Peace. I also forgot to mention that your lust debuff is going to fall off right before you get to the burn phase on the Demon Within. So that's just another good part of the strategy. You're going to get 2 lusts during this fight, which is extremely nice, and 1 being during the burn. So anyways, yeah, again, thanks for watching. Peace out.
Ah, yes. The heroes have arrived. So persistent, so confident. But your arrogance will be your undoing. The husk of Illidan will prove an ideal vessel for my master's glory. Sargeras will rise, and together we will watch your world burn. Let the endgame begin. We can stop him! I know it! Fight for Azeroth! For all you hold dear!
Five, four, three, two, one.